Okay, so today we have My Love, I Do Anything For You from Morrissey Friday. This one is another one from low in high school. I don't feel like I've done too many from that lately anyway. And here we are today though. So yeah, this one has quite a few views actually, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten to it yet. And I do see some differing opinions in the comments and such, so that's always fun to see. So let's get into it, talk about it after, and let's go. Here we go. 4.5 minutes. Hell.
Teach your kids to recognize and despise all the propaganda filtered down by the dead echelons, mainstream media. Hey, 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 you know me well, my love, I'd do anything for you. Society's hell, you need me just like I need you. Weren't we all born to mourn and to yawn at the occupations that control every day of our lives? We can't live as we wish, live as we wish, live as we wish. Hey, hey, you know me well, my love, I'd do anything for you. Society's hell, you need me just like I need you.
I love that.
Oh, you know me well, my love, I'd do anything for you. Society's hell, you need me just like I need you. In the same direction, and here am I, every night of my life, always missing someone. Oh, hey, I'd like to be blotted out just before I become aware of the pain. The more I wish in my heart for someone, the less likely they come. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey.
There's that sound again. All right, so there it is. Morrissey, My Love, I Do Anything For You. And as you can see throughout the song there, I was kind of smiling, chuckling a little bit, just because the beginning of the song, the opening lines, and this is again, the opening track on the album, Low in High School, and just the opening lines on this track talking about mainstream media, talking about propaganda, and just, Morrissey couldn't write a more Morrissey track for today. And so yeah, I just kind of, whether you like it or not, this is just, this is him. This is quintessentially Morrissey. And yeah, so it's just so on brand for him, just right off the bat. I was just like, God damn. But anyway, and just to talk about that with the lyrics and such, because I do know, like I said, looking up the lyrics, looking up the song, I do see some people talk about how they don't really enjoy the lyrics, but you can't really take away from the music on the track. I mean, my God, just how bombastic it is, how bold it is, how thunderous it is too. It's a thunderous opening with the dramatic horns too, right off the top. The opening to the track is just kind of, it almost sounded like, I don't know if it was maybe a horn that really, really began the song, but it almost sounded like, a dinosaur roar, whatever the hell, something roaring. And then we go into the horns, like I said, with just that dramatic feel. And like I said, that feel did not leave throughout the whole track, basically. And yeah, like I said, just such an opener instrumentally, really. And but yeah, like I said, just so big and bold and thunderous is really the word that comes to mind there. And then Morrissey on this, again, he's talking about love still, talking about how really he's become disillusioned, I would say, with society. And again, how he's never going to find love. He stays up, we'll get the lyrics soon, but basically there's that line in there talking about how he stays up late every night, lonely as hell, basically. And again, it's just, we've heard this stuff from Morrissey all before. He's talking about disillusionment, talking about loneliness, talking about just not fitting in. These are themes that he's worked on forever. And and again, just listening to it here in a different way, but with such a bombastic feel. I thought it was it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. Again, almost 5 minutes of a track here. And I feel like Morrissey, again, this was a track where not only he was shining, whatever, but I look at the personnel here again, and I think about guys like Gustavo Manser on keyboards. I look at Mando Lopez on the bass guitar here. I look at Jesse Tobias on the guitars. These guys that were just so prominent on the track. And on the drums here, Matthew Walker was on the drums here. Like I said, just the backbone of the track, and just how prominent these guys were behind Morrissey's vocals. Usually I do say, Morrissey vocals were the kind of the focal point, but here I really felt like the whole band was the focal point, not just his vocals, like I usually say, whatever. But yeah, again, just such a unwavering sound, just such a big sound they had going on here, and I really enjoyed the dramatics, I guess, of it all. But anyway, yeah, so there's all that. So getting to these lyrics though now, if I can scroll up again, just 3 verses, but again, I don't know, there was a lot of breakdowns, I felt like, or whatever, it wasn't just all about Morrissey's lyrics here. But with the first verse, like I said earlier, teach your kids to recognize and despise all the propaganda filtered down by the dead echelons mainstream media. Again, media, propaganda, rhyming those two things. There you go. Hey, 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 hey. And then we go on to the chorus. And I also forgot to mention, but just the aggressiveness of this whole thing, the melody too, you could see my head going, dun, dun, dun. Just the way they were, with the music and his voice were working together. It was so aggressive, and it was just, I was just, bopping my head to it. I was just into it. My God, no matter what he was saying here. But again, just, Morrissey talking about the mainstream media here, basically, don't trust everybody, don't believe everything you read, all this stuff comes to mind. The first chorus, you know me well, my love, I do anything for you, society's hell. Again, just quintessential lyrics here. Society's hell, you need me just like I need you. Again, we need each other, come on. My love, I do anything for you. And again, I think about, Meatloaf or whatever, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Weren't we all born to mourn and to yawn at the occupations that control every day of our lives? And again, just I think about, what was that? The Smiths song, of course. Heaven knows I'm miserable now, of course, one of the Smiths' biggest tunes. But the lines where he says, I was looking for a job and now I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. Just that whole kind of dynamic goes into this one too, talking about how really you need to work to live. And even still, sometimes you still can't make ends meet. And this is, of course, how you would, you don't want to do this. You'd rather live a different way. You'd rather live, be on the beach or whatever the hell in the Bahamas. But, you got to do these things, and we don't get get what we want, basically. And life is hell, society's hell, as Morrissey has said here. And yeah, it's just, again, you work for a boss you don't like, and, you work with coworkers you'd rather not, and all these things come to mind. But anyway, and then we go into the second chorus. Thankfully for me, I work alone. You know me well, my love, I do anything for you. Society's hell. It goes on. Again, he's just hitting those notes again. Society's hell. I mean, again, is he wrong? The third verse, we all go our own ways, separately in the same direction. And just what a kind of, poignant line, I would say. Because I think about how, in a way, he touches on death in this verse. And for me, when he talks about, we go our own ways, we're all kind of different, we have different interests, whatever. But at the end of our life, we all go in the same direction, which is death. That's what comes to my mind. We're all going to die someday. Isn't that fun? And here I am every night of my life, always missing someone. Again, I look at how we're all going to end. I'm not going to be here forever. Again, I think about Morrissey here. Morrissey's not going to be here forever. And and every night, he still is missing someone. He's missing that connection with somebody. And this is just how his life's going to end. It's going to be sad and lonely as hell. And then we go on. Again, this third verse kind of just... Because we started off with so much attitude, so much swagger, a lot of vigor, but this third verse here is kind of sad and somber. I mean, my God, and these lines here, I'd like to be rotted out just before I become aware of the pain. Jesus Christ. The more I wish in my heart for someone, the less likely they come. I mean, that's just the Morrissey is hell line right there. I've heard so many different lines. I've heard so many different Morrissey songs, Smith songs, whatever. And this line is another one that's so poignant. So, talking about loneliness, talking about sadness, talking about that kind of depressing feeling. And he's so good at writing. Whether, I talked about earlier how people, I see some people talking about these lyrics kind of being not the best. But that line there, I mean, that's just quintessential Morrissey. And you feel for the guy, whether you like it or not, and like him or not, or whatever. And again, it's just like, can you get any more sad? It's just, my God, he has such a, he can always write those kind of lines there, those kind of sad, somber lines that make you go, Jesus, that's kind of sad. But anyway, like I said, no matter what, a lot of swagger here, attitude, aggressive, just a great melody too, just so bombastic and thunderous. And I gotta like everybody on it, not just Morrissey's vocals here. The whole band was on top of their game, I thought. And an almost 5-minute track that I thought was just kind of a banger. I mean, my God. And the opener, Too Low in High School. And so anyway, I guess that's all I'm gonna say. But a thunderous track here. Good Lord, big song. So anyway, I guess that's all I'm gonna say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the request here as well. Again, leave your suggestions down below, whatever you think about the track as well down below. And so thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Another quintessential Morrissey's track today. I mean, this is basically as best as I can sum it up. If you've listened to the man for years. So anyway, thanks again. I'll talk to you guys again soon.